Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to come and wish you a good day. For we are moving through this process, this Lion Gates, very powerful portal. For success in the ascension is assured, freedom is guaranteed. But how long will it take is really up to us. So we all have a unique timeline, so we have to listen within, to listen to the guidance, to the intuition, to the flow of energy. For we are transmuting all kinds of old energy from past life, for we want to be free completely to integrate. So sometimes we're going through certain things we don't understand because we feel like it's not so much different from what our life is, but we have asked to be free, and so we're taking on all those old energies. For this pandemic is preparing the reset of the financial system. So it is important to bear with the program. For the draconic and tyrannic, the tyrannic draconian laws are in full swing. The program of the dark is like completely all over the world. It's like that, we have to allow all the madness to be processed through our consciousness, knowing we're going to emerge with more light on the other side. So understand also whatever feels good for you, you have to do more of it. Whatever feels wrong, we have to let go. If we needed more yoga, more meditation, more sports, more walking around, more going in nature, whatever makes you feel good, you have to increase, do more of it. And whatever doesn't feel good anymore, you have to make an effort to let it go. So that will accelerate the path. For the path is, like I said, it's guaranteed. Ascension is assured, but it will take longer or shorter depending on us. It's also natural to feel fears right now. Fears will come up, but when we become aware that we have a fear, then it's not like we become subjugated by it. We're becoming aware. We are able to pause, and that will create a healing. So we are no longer controlled by our fear. We are we're being assisted by our higher self as well with that to process and let go of fear. We are being protected so that we don't create with our fear. We just feel it, experience it, transmute it, and release it. For we are worthy of the freedom and the abundance we have been calling for. We are aspiring for. It's going to be given to us. It's just a matter of alignment, aligning, and to see through the drama, to see the truth, your truth inside the drama of life. For the drama, there's very little substance on the outside, but so eventually we find the light within, and we see the truth that piercing through the surface drama. For I feel very lucky in the sense that it's been a lot of work for the past 30 years, but now my guidance is always available. For sometimes I'm asking things and I'm complaining or whatever, and they keep silence. But sometimes I go into offline, and then spirits comes back and bring me back into the truth of the heavenly truth that is before me, and so there is a great deal of guidance and assistance from the invisible world. Right now, there are many new chakras that are opening, energy centers within our energy body and our aura and our physical body. So it makes us very tired. Just find rest as much as possible. Drink a lot of water. I'm going to pull a few cards, the Tarot of Osho. I have to go to Paris today to not be homeless here, but everything's going to have to trust that the process will unfold as it should. So the situation is suppression. We are being subjugated by. We are being subjugated by all those cords, those ropes. This guy is so. It's like we have to cut the ropes. We have to cut the tie to the past, and we have to let go to free ourselves from all the burdens that are still. And how do we do that? We go moment by moment. We let go of the past. We let go of the future, and we learn to let go from moment to moment. It's like walking in the sky, and it's like it just needs to know that every time it's going to put a feet on, there's going to be a stepping stone. We have to use each moment as stepping stone to cross the great river. What goes around the situation is turning in. It's turning in. There is all kinds of shadows and dark things that are going on, trying to distract him. But as he turns in, he finds the ocean of peace within himself. What we see before us in our conscious mind is celebration. I can sense it, I can feel it, although it's not manifested. There is a great deal of celebration that is right ahead. Joy, abundance, freedom. And so for sometimes it is like Abraham Hicks says, many times in our videos and our communication, that it's so much easier to believe what is physically manifested than what's in our vortex, what's within us, that is potential. When actually this is really what we should focus on, and to know that this really what, not to be distracted by what is manifested, for that is already in the past. It's already gone. Although there is the imprint that is coming back as we continue to keep our direction and determination into what we want, it will accelerate the process. What we have in our conscious, in our subconscious, in the past is the fool. We have been freed of many fears. Life has created situation that somebody that can dance on the precipice is no longer afraid. He's been around the circle. He's seen it all already. So now he's moving into the new circle. Where we are now is the situation is abundance. There is the promise or the manifestation of abundance that is already here. What is coming in the near future is comparison. It's the ability to compare between things, between reality. Until we move out of our situation, we are no way, we cannot compare to someone else's reality. For the bamboo is hollow, and the oak is very still, very solid. So but they cannot be envious of each other. They're just different nature. So it is good to be able to balance out, to feel the other things, so we can compare, we can choose consciously. Sometimes life has to show us what we do not want, so we can choose to let it go, so that we choose something else. Our strength and power within the situation is the Ace of Cups. It is the love, it is the Holy Grail. It's called going with the flow. It is for the love we seek in someone else, we already have to find it within ourselves. Once we align with the love within ourselves, the whole universe will come to participate in this flow of love. What comes to us from the outside world is an adventure. So it can be romance, it can be business, it can be fun, it can be vacation, it can be experimentation, it can be discovery, it can be all kinds of things. A little child that is bold enough to go alone in the forest in the middle of the night. So so it is coming from all around. What we feel in our hopes and fear, in our emotion is aloneness. It's still like we still have to light our own path. We still have to accept that that we are alone. For the spiritual path is a personal path. We can walk it with someone who has the similar path, but until we meet that person, we need to be alone. We cannot work intimately with people that are on a completely different path. Alone means all one as well. For God is alone, but he's infinite, so he's never bored. He's never, because he enjoys all things. For now, so it is the card of the Hermit. It is about being able to bring light into your path and to enlighten the path of others. It is also the key that opens the door. And the outcome is the card of change. It was my card for the day. I pulled the card this morning just as a mirror for the day, and it's the card of miracle. It's the card of the change. It is the wheel of fortune. Here it's like doesn't give me too much focus, but there is all the. It is all the zodiac and all the, so everything is turning and changing. It is run by Jupiter. It is the possibility of miracles that is happening. So just stay open to that. And so I'm going to discuss there's a few ideas. Is that first we continue to finish this video. I want what we seek to attain is self-mastery. That's clear. That's what we seek to attain. Why? Because we want to become world server. We're here to serve the world. And the question is, what do we need to do each day to accelerate that path, to accelerate the healing? And we do need to return to a crystal pyramid every day, this crystal pyramid, for we all have things to heal, for it physically or energetically. So we go into our crystal pyramid and we lay on the crystal bed in the center, and we ask our angels to come and scan our physical and astral body, energetic aura body, and then after that we can ask that special light, special sound be used to patch whatever wounds there is, to heal, to trust the angels, and we can call in. There is many the Pleiadians have been Pleiadian medical teams. There are many of them that have been volunteering to assist human beings in their healing. So call on the Pleiadians. They will come into this crystal pyramid and assist you, and then you say, well, And so it be done, huh? Where you let them work on you. Yesterday I called on them, they confirmed something I already knew, but I just need to do it in terms of my health. For we may have all little things to do in terms of health, or there may be certain things that comes that certain people need healing. I'm not saying to let go of all the traditional medicine, and if you're taking medicine, I'm not saying to stop them or whatever, but in general, the medical corps are more trained to medicalize rather than healing. And they never try to look at the cause. They just make an assessment in relationship to all other similar case they've seen before, and then they find the right medication to work with that. Until we want to see where it comes from when we have when we have a sickness. We want to see where it comes from, what is the cause. So we remove the cause and there will be no effect, because no matter how good the medicine can be, if we don't remove the cause, it will find a way to express itself. Jacques Lacan was a philosopher, a doctor, who used to say, well, you have to let the illness tell you what it's trying to tell you in order to heal it. So healing is important. Call on the Pleiadian team, go into your pyramid of light and lay on the crystal table and let them work on you. And so, and then finally, I wanted to say also that there is a new collective. The Arcturians have been calling on the creation of a new galactic collective. And so it's an invitation. The only thing you have to do to participate in this collective is to say yes. If you say yes, it's like you're signing in. And so they've been calling on all over the galaxies, all kinds of planets, and they're receiving many, many, many yes. So there is all kinds of beings with all kinds of forms and all kinds of dimension, 5th, 6th, 7th dimension. Everybody's treated equally in that process. For the root base of this collective is based on brotherhood, unity, peace, creativity, freedom, and unconditional love. So this is really the base of it. But there'll be many. Once you connect to this, if you want to participate, you say yes, and then you become one, and everybody's treated equally. There is no higher or lower. And then during your dream state, there will be your sleep state. They will come down to the astral planes and work with you during your sleep time, and eventually this connection to this great brotherhood will grow and it will become more. They will become more conscious. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull one more card. I thought I sing this song. It's an old song, romantic songs. It's about how to see the truth. Sometimes the truth we do not see, and then all of a sudden it reveals itself. And the other thing it says in this song is that we cannot really feel. Other people cannot know how we feel because we're all different, or we cannot know exactly what someone else is feeling because we haven't walked in their shoes. We don't know where they come from. So it's about letting go of judgment, in a sense. But this is an old song. It's called Night in White Satin. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, how I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me, thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, I love you. Yes, just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. For the truth is we have to discover our own truth in order to pursue the veil. But sometimes when we fell in love, it's like our whole reality has been shaken up by new energies that are transcendental to all that we knew before. So it's still good to stay open to love, no matter what, to stay open to love, no matter what form it takes. And the card of the day is the Eight of Gabriel. Abundant activity. The results are quick are coming quickly. To communicate is essential. So that's why I made this video today. I think it's important to communicate. I will see what needs to be done. I'm going to be going to Paris today, and so I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful time. I hope this message was interesting. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.